You is not elsewhere. You is not outside of yourself. Your who and your what, your how and your why, it is here and now. To wonder, who am I? What am I meant to do? Is to overlook what's right beneath your feet and inside of your bones. To ask, what's the point of all this? Will I ever find my purpose? Is to hold the world in the palm of your hands and ask where life begins. Your purpose, your path, it is this. Exactly where you are right now is exactly where you are meant to be. This is all part of the plan, although maybe not your plan, probably not your plan, hopefully not your plan, because the plans we make for ourselves are much too small, rooted in an ego who believes in little, a worldly mind who dares not dream big for fear of falling short. The plan for you is much greater, much larger, much more unimaginable and interesting than you could ever conjure up. You are not capable of weaving such a tapestry of meaning and experience. You are only human, a human tainted by arbitrary markers of worth, by worldly markers of success. But the plan for you is within the universe, not within the world. It is celestial, cosmic, not career-centered or financially focused. It is experiential, spiritual, not measurable or calculable. It is huge, much beyond our capacity to imagine, and we are frustrated because we're trying to live into a plan so small, a plan that fits within a world we've created instead of a universe we cannot explain. We are searching for a purpose between parameters we set, and we consistently return home disappointed and empty-handed, weary from yet another fruitless harvest, because we are trying to pick flowers from only the fields we know. But here is the thing. The flowers and fruits that belong to us, the purpose and meaning and identity we crave, they are not of this world. Thank goodness. They are greater. They are beyond where our minds and bodies can go, yet they are right in front of us, in fact, within us. You is not elsewhere, not outside of yourself. Your purpose and place is not something you need to search for, it is something you need simply live into. Although it may not be comfortable or what you had intended, where you are right now and who you are today is exactly where and who you were designed to be. You were breathed and collided into existence with this moment already on the map. Maybe not your map, perhaps not your plan, but remember, it is bigger than you. This is not a worldly plan, but a universal plan. We have to quit externalizing who we are, quit drafting up a purpose outside of ourselves, and understand that who we are is simply who we are. Our purpose is to fill the place we already fill. You needn't go anywhere because you have already arrived. You needn't try to fit anywhere because to try to fit is to remove yourself from the exact space you already occupy, the space that was uniquely and intentionally designed for you and your shape, you and your ideas, you and your thoughts, you and your perspective. When we understand that we are members of a body bigger than our own, even bigger than this world, a body that began before us and will live on after us, we are part of a weave that extends forward and backward, deeper and higher than our finite lifespan, and that the plans we have for ourselves are not the plans, but merely some plans. And when we understand that this moment is ours, this trial, this error, this happiness, this joy, this bump in the road and twist in the plot, it is all ours, and we are already who we are meant to be. We can finally be at rest and cease the search, because there is no need to continue, because there is no need to search for something we already possess. Who you are is simply who you are. Your purpose is simply to be you right now, here. It is simultaneously much more complex and much simpler than we have imagined it to be. And that is because our imaginations are only capable of imagining within an existing concrete set of lines and boundaries, many of which were already predetermined before we began to speak. But if and when we free our imaginations, if and when we live outside of these tiny worldly parameters and plans into the deeper, infinite, universal ideals, only then are we free to be and love ourselves. because only then do we release our grasp on what we want and have imagined for ourselves and surrender to what is actually true and real.